So a strong start, essential for both teams here as they look to head towards the knockout stage.
Well, Peter, both of these teams will take to the pitch with a three-point focus. Ambition is fresh and strong, and each will want to go deep into the competition, so neither will be looking to come out of this with a flawed game plan. This has to be assured and close to their best.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, one of the most talked about defenders is this fella, Alphonso Davies. Hailing from Canada, which is not exactly a country known for its football, but proving a huge hit after his venture into Europe. In fact, just about everything about him is unconventional, playing style and career path.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. João Cancelo. Bruno Fernandes. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Out to the right.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Fiddles it through. Bruno Fernandes. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Vitinha. Oh, it's come loose. Aimed in, goes in for the header! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Gets a good foot in there. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Now it's David. Over to the left. Davis. Larin. Some really good ball movement. Great ball, and he's in here. And the finish! They've scored! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over. This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Ruben Dias goes short. Ruben Dias. He's having a go! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Vitinha brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Johnston. Now Eustáquio. Larin. Knocks it out wide. No, he's not getting any further than that. Bernardo Silva. João Cancelo. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Eustachio. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
He's had a hit! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And it's been taken short. And that's been well dealt with. And it's Bernardo Silva. He's going for goal! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Nuno Mendes. Rafael Leao. Nuno Mendes with the cross. And he's gone backward here. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
To meet it! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Larin. Davis. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Johnston. Now who's going to be first to this?
Well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Diogo Dalot.
It's Bernardo Silva. And it's Cancelo. Rafael Leao. Great leap! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
David. Larin. And Larin! And that would have been some goal.
I just hope he won't let the failure to score affect him. With the ability he has, he can reproduce.
It's run loose here. Gently done. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Another pass just keeps it. Cristiano Ronaldo!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Johnston. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Nice sequence of passes, this. And it's Bernardo Silva. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rafael Leao. Well, now here's a good battle. Bicep to bicep. There's the hit! That's a half-decent try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Bernardo Silva. Rafael Leao. Nuno Mendes. Back when it goes. Oh, great chance. Vitinha. Hit into the middle. And it has a shot! And the defence can get it clear. Bruno Fernandes. It's Bernardo Silva. Vitinha. And it's played forward. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Passes short and sharp. Davis drives forward on the overlap. He's in here! Bernardo Silva looking understandably energised after his goal. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Opts to play it back. Cross from Cancelo.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Rafael Leao. Buchanan. Forward it goes. It'll be a throw-in. David. Oh, good spread.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Played out to the right. And that has been cleared. Buchanan. Johnston. Now Eustachio. Ruben Dias has created one goal already. Passing is crisp and sharp. Interesting ball. Oh, super ball! That has been knocked clear. And they're back on the ball again. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Cleared away. Diogo Dalot. Decent hit! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Johnston pinches it off him. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Davis. Larin. Played out to the left flank. Crosses it in. And that's a throw-in. Eustachio. Oh, that's neat. Towering header! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Portugal, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Ruben Dias. Diogo Dalot.
Shifted upfield. David. And he's had it nicked away. Gonzalo Inacio. Aim forwards. Nuno Mendes. Now it's Rafael Leao. Good spot, he's seen the run. Heads it! Oh, not the best of headers. João Cancelo.
Bruno Fernandes.
Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Now it's David. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Portugal finding their passes. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Buchanan. He could be in here. Larin. Played out towards the right wing, and he's managed to get free. Oh, that's a fine challenge.
Bruno Fernandes.
Now Gonzalo Inacio. 15 minutes till half-time. Oh, can he get onto this? That's a terrific surge down the right. Oh, such a clever touch.
Bruno Fernandes.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
Ruben Dias.
And it's Bernardo Silva. It's Bernardo Silva.
Bruno Fernandes.
And it's Cancelo. Bruno Fernandes. To Cancelo. Ball's gone out of play. David. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Rafael Leao.
Diogo Dalot.
And it's Cancelo. Nuno Mendes. Now it's Rafael Leao. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Vitinha moved on forwards. Forwards and with intent. Davis. Now Eustáquio. Looks to the other side. Buchanan. Oh, lovely bit of skill. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bruno Fernandes! Denied by an instinctive save.
Bruno Fernandes clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Aim forwards. Looking for the runner. And that could set him on his way. David! Now, who's going to be first to this? He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Oh, it's played into the area. Rafael Leao. Nuno Mendes. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Here's Rafael Leao. Larin. Larin. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. He's had a crack. And it's hoisted clear. Goes searching, climbs up big! He has done it! And they've got their lead back. What a great header, got plenty on that.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Oh, good spread. João Cancelo. David. And that has left him in a heap.
Diogo Dalot.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo! And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Larin.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. He has found the way through. Rafael Leao! Just a whisker away.
Eustachio. Davis.
Larin. Buchanan. And the pass is intercepted. Ball is over the line. Some good work on the right flank here. Larin. That's tidy. He's had it taken off him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Cristiano Ronaldo. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, strongly challenged there.
Larin.
David. Played out to the right. Lovely feet. Bernardo Silva. Bruno Fernandes. Gently done. Purring through the gears. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And it's Cancelo. Gets good distance on it. João Cancelo gets it back.
Davis.
Larin. Bruno Fernandes does really well to win the ball there. Well read, nice interception. Larin. Oh, it's come loose.
Bruno Fernandes.
And Dallo. Rafael Leao. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Nuno Mendes. Here's Vitinha.
Forward it goes.
Eustachio.
And it's Davis. Calmly anticipates. Now then, the ball's come loose. Larin. He's got to be in. And the shot! It's in for the pieces. And yes, it's there! Two to the good. They have breathing space. He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
And yes, it's him again. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's a good spell of possession, this. Rafael Leao. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And the first 45 minutes are up.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far, I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Oh, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. So we're already into the second period. Vitinha. João Cancelo. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva has overhit that horribly. Larin. Eustachio. He's played it long. Played back to the goalkeeper. Ruben Dias. Over to the left. It's an inviting looking ball, that. He's played him through. Rafael Leao. Now it's Rafael Leao.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Can he spark a counter here? Ruben Dias. Ball played for Matheus Nunes. Spread out to the left. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Johnston. Matheus Nunes. Foot in. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Now it's Bernardo Silva. Cristiano Ronaldo. Davis. In with the challenge. Buchanan. Larin. Out to the left it goes. Oh, that's nice. Davis charging forward down that flank. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, they're labouring their way towards the opposition goal here, Peter, and this needs a much livelier solution.
That's very neat. And it's Cancelo. Bernardo Silva. Very nicely done. Here's Vitinha.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Davis. And it's Davis. And it's Davis. Just eases him off the ball. That's good defending, very good defending. Larin. This is promising. Larin. David. Stood up well to him there. Oh, a delicate chip through. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Buchanan.
Well, Peter, he's looking particularly sharp.
And certainly on the hunt for his personal treble.
Yeah, and I certainly wouldn't go against that, although he may keep an eye on the bench for fear of being taken off.
That'll be a throw-in. Bruno Fernandes. Nuno Mendes. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Buchanan. Larin. Buchanan. Vitinha. Here's Rafael Leao. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, well played, well played. Larin. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Ruben Dias. Bernardo Silva. Bruno Fernandes. Threads what... Tries a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Matheus Nunes.
For João Cancelo. Bernardo Silva. That's good play. Massive leap! Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Bruno Fernandes. Bernardo Silva. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Delivers across. And back out it comes. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, here's a chance! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
That has been knocked clear. He's gone for goal! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Out to the right. Buchanan. Vitinha. Now Gonzalo Inacio. João Cancelo. Now he's off and running.
Eustachio. Davis.
There's the crossfield ball. Bruno Fernandes. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Vitinha.
Ball played for Matheus Nunes.
Bruno Fernandes showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Vitinha, and there's his chance to lead the counter.
Nuno Mendes. Now Ruben Dias.
Bruno Fernandes. Played out to the right. Solid defending, refused to be out-muscled. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. Buchanan. No, he wasn't going to let him past.
Eustachio.
Played out towards the right wing. Johnston. Buchanan. And they've got a throw. Rafael Leao.
Ball played for Matheus Nunes.
To Bruno Fernandes. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Now it's Larin. Bruno Fernandes with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Can he get away here? That's the throw. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Bruno Fernandes. Moved on forwards. Rafael Leao. Nuno Mendes. Thinks one through.
And the shot! Had a swing, and it wasn't to be.
Cristiano Ronaldo really had a decent crack at that. It was a full-blooded effort.
And it's played forward. Played out to the left flank. Eustachio. Vitinha, and the ball's a
Great chance! Oh, taken with style. Back to within one. Interesting. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Eustachio. And it's Davis. Now Larry.
Into the channel.
Can he get onto this?
Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, talking about a man on a mission, that was a super effort.
Bruno Fernandes. Nuno Mendes. Rafael Leao. And he's cut it out.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Spot on, Peter.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Bernardo Silva does well to get it back. Matheus Nunes, lobbed in behind, and he welcomes it in.
He's beaten the offside trap. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one.
Oh, that's a key interception. Rafael Leao.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. In by Cancelo. No, that's not going to find its target. Played out wide. Oh, good ball!
Rafael Leao really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Nuno Mendes succumbs to the pressure. David. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Oh, good spread. Larin. No, he's not getting his way this time. Vitinha. Shifted upfield. Rafael Leao. Danger averted for now. Back in once more. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Cancelo. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Time for a change in personnel. Larin. Vitinha. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Now it's David. He's away! Oh, good ball. Oh, great defending, that needed doing.
Canada clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
No, that's been intercepted. Bernardo Silva, aim forwards. Out of play for a goal kick. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Rafael Leao. Antonio Silva. Bruno Fernandes. Bernardo Silva.
Portugal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
He's shifting through the gears here. Ruben Dias with the clearance. Portugal can start a counter here. Opts for safety. Larin. Played out to the right. Goalkeeper's ball. Matheus Nunes. And it's played forward. Eustachio. Out to the right. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Looking tidy in possession here. And here's Cristiano. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Should have equalised.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Portugal making another change here. Up to meet it! Harmlessly behind. Great defending, strong and determined. Bruno Fernandes. Now Gonzalo Inacio. Rafael Leao. Now Gonzalo Inacio. Antonio Silva. Tries to get it clear.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Antonio Silva. Matheus Nunes. Bruno Fernandes gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Spread out to the left. Showing good feet. And it's hoisted clear. Nelson Semedo. Here comes another cross.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste. Portugal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Portugal making consecutive changes here. Buchanan. Johnston. Now Eustáquio. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And it's Davis. Gets his pass away. Bruno Fernandes. Now the finish! And that could come back to haunt them.
Bruno Fernandes absolutely knew he could ill afford to miss that.
Buchanan. Oh, that's delightful. Looking for options for movement. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, some tackle that.
Canada probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
And he's forced to go back. 5 minutes left on the clock. Minutes away from what would be a huge upset. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Joao Felix! Decent enough try.
Joao Felix usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Joao Felix.
Portugal have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Larin. Played out towards the right wing. Joao Felix. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Over to the left. Can he latch on to this?
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh, that's well spotted. I think we're just about done here. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Larin.
This is now creating a nervous atmosphere. The fans simply want the ball at the other end.
Joao Felix. Bernardo Silva. And he's had it nicked away.
Portugal need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Joao Felix! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Joao Felix is offering a wry smile there.
He's a sharp little... Can he finish? No mistake! They have stolen level at the last!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So all square with almost no time remaining. Played into the middle. Forward it goes. Out towards the flank. Two minutes to be added on. And he's gone looking for safety. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Johnston. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Buchanan. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Now shapes to shoot! And the follow-up! And that is that.